Hello, welcome to another Lunar stream, and I have come hobbling out of the workday to play more. Yes, I just said that. Okay. So, the Magic Emperor has just revealed himself, or Galleon has just revealed himself to be the Magic Emperor, is what I wanted to say. And we're trying to rescue Meribia. Here we are. Okay. Father! Oh, Jessica, I'm so glad you're okay. I was worried. Don't worry, I'm fine. But what about my dad? Well, What is it? Mel has trapped the chief of the Vile tribe in the training hall. He's trying to single-handedly prevent the people of Meribia from getting hurt. What the? I was not supposed to tell you, Jessica. We know Master Mel is great, but not all by himself now. Don't even think about that. He's foolish to try it on his own. Both of you, please help me. The training hall is on the second floor. Oh, this way. Meribia attacked by monsters? I can't believe it. I wanted to talk to the other guard. Okay. Yeah, well, Mel isn't there because he's in the training hall. Mel is battling the Vile tribe at the training hall. Jessica, come quick. I won't allow the Vile tribe to have their way with Meribia as long as I'm alive. I'll take care of that problem for you. Right now, I'm Zenobia, leader of the Vile tribe. I will bring all humans to their knees in the name of Galleon, the Magic Emperor. Galleon, what do you mean? What do you think you're... Father! Jessica, don't... It's dangerous here. Go hide yourself. But... Oh, more small fries. Perfect. 2 at once. A twofer. Watch out, Jessica! Arrgh! No, Father! Your palms have grown very big. Lex, take care of Jessica. Isn't a father's love wonderful? Now the last of the 4 heroes is powerless. Now no one can stop Galleon from succeeding. Galleon? Zenobia, where did Galleon take Luna to? Your name is Alex. You'll see her someday. Bye-bye. Huh? Zenobia, wait! Father? Oh, Father. Dear Father. In the name of the goddess Althena, I speak as Priestess Jessica. Remove this curse from Mel. No good. It won't work. This curse cannot be lifted until we defeat that witch. That was Zenobia. She's the one who had made herself into Lemia at the Magic Guild. That witch Zenobia and the Magic Emperor Galleon. I won't let them get away with this. I'll save my father, even if it costs me my life. And until I do, I won't even cry. I'm the daughter of Meldial Kirk, Admiral of Meribia. Alex, Nal, let's go. Go? Go where, Jessica? We're going after the witch Zenobia and the magic emperor Galleon. First, we need to find out about Galleon and the Vile tribe. Let's go see Lemia, leader of the Magic Guild. And we should talk to Mia too, daughter of Lemia. Okay. And there's Nal, Alex's friend. Hey, we get to see Mia again. All right, Alex. You guys aren't nervous at all, are you? That's okay. So, off we go to Vane. Hang on, Father. I'll save you. I must. Dad, please be patient. I know I can bring you back to normal, so please don't worry. Freaking witch. What's it come to? Jessica, I'm so sad. So sad. Ugh. Don't cry, sir. I'll bring him back to normal. Please take care of him until then, okay? Jessica, please take care of yourself. I couldn't face my wife in heaven if you should. Everything is fine. It's gonna be fine, right? Take out the dragon wing to... Mia, Nash, Alex, Null, and Jessica too. Mia, I'm so glad. So the Vile tribe is not yet in Vane? Not yet. We repulsed them once, but I bet they'll return soon. Damn, never seen anyone who can take my magic like that. Then we'll help too, okay, Alex? Hey, Axio. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What is it, Nal? Watch out, it's coming! You belong under the sea, Mr. Crustacean. Oh, it's called something else. It's called Grand Doom. It's a grand old doom. Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, the sudden death. So the texture right next to his the big gem on his forehead, kind of looks technological, a little bit like a circuit board or something. $17 damage, that is kind of paltry. Maybe I'll have him attack next instead. Actually, everyone's hitting for pretty much peanuts. Oh, except for that, okay. Maybe fire's the way to go. Well, yeah, she's doing good, okay. I mean, let's try it. Sure. 0. Yeah, that didn't do anything. As expected. Well, at least we're not gonna die, right? It's just gonna take a while. I'm gonna hold out. Probably, spiritually, probably not the best choice to make. But I'm playing a video game and I need to bleed it. I need to bleed the stone dry, right? Not the way to operate, but whatever. Too bad Alex doesn't have some kind of MP siphoning ability. Even if he can do it to his party members, it would still be pretty helpful. Yay! Okay. Invasion of the red crabs. Crab people. Thank you, Alex, Jessica, and Nal. I could have taken out that beast myself, but thanks anyway. She's just like him. Jessica, I heard it on Black Rose Street. Is it true about Mel? Yes, my dad was protecting me. Oh, woe is me. That looked dark, that portrait there. You got the shadowy eyes, under the area under the eyes, and the furrowed brow. Oh yeah, whoops. Take off that song alert. So is it also true that Galleon became the Magic Emperor and killed the White Dragon? Oh yeah, that the scum kidnapped Luna. Oh no, I can't believe that Galleon would. Mia, I've decided to get Zenobia, and Alex intends to fight the Magic Emperor Galleon to rescue Luna. Fight Galleon? That's ridiculous. You're telling me that's why we're gathering info. Mia, what is Galleon after? Does the Magic Guild know? No, I have no idea. Mother is at the guild, so let's go talk to her. Thank you, Mia. Mel's been turned to stone and all my power has been taken. If Galleon is really thinking of taking over the world, no one can stop him now. What in the world? Alex, listen very carefully to what I am going to say. The only one who can stand up to Galleon is a Dragon Master. Understood. And you're the only one who's qualified, since Quark was okayed. You got the okay. Since Quark was okayed you? Oh, okay, never mind. I read it wrong. I thought she was saying whatever, I messed it up. But if one were to ask what I was thinking, I thought she was saying that Quark was KO'd by Galleon, like knocked out, but never mind. Since Quark has okayed you, you must become a Dragon Master to save Luna. For that, you must pass the dragon's trials. Do you know where the dragons are, Lemia? I've heard that the red dragon lives in a volcano to the south, across the Nanza barrier. I'm not sure it's true, but at least it's a place to start. Southern Nanza? Maybe Kyle knows about that area. I think the red dragon lives in the volcanoes in the south of Nanza. Please be very careful, Mia, and everyone else. Did Galleon kill the white dragon to get his power? To imprison his power. I never imagined Galleon could be doing all this. I was careless. Galleon has shut down the power of the four heroes and is grabbing the dragon's power. What nerve he has. Mia, please be careful on your journey. Mia, are you going to the volcanoes in the Maria zone? I hear there are mean bandits in Nanza, so please be careful. They're mean bandits and the meanest one is their leader. That does it. I'm through trying to join the elite. No more Magic Guild for me. It's too soon to quit. That's what I think. Well, that was very nice of her. We're fighting against Galleon? Ha ha ha. Don't kid me like that, Nash. Ha ha ha. Oh, what now? Vane finally was attacked and now we're goners? Oh my! We're the Magic Elite. If we stick together, we should have no fear of Galleon, right? Don't talk nonsense. We don't stand a chance against Galleon's ultra-powerful magic. Oof. Super blow to morale. If that were, like, actual kids in, like, seeking counsel of a teacher. We're screwed! Alex, check. Nal, check. I'll protect Mia no matter what. How are you gonna protect her? She's with us now. After Mia freed the prisoners, I've had too much time on my hands. Now I want all the people who disobey Mia to be tossed into jail. Why has Mia in quotation marks? When there are no prisoners, I can nap all I want. Is the glory of the Vane Magic Guild a thing of the past? Rumor is that Goddess Athena's not in the tower. That can't be. That's a completely groundless rumor. Yeah, where did that completely groundless rumor come from? That might be true. So Galleon plans to take over the world with the Vile tribe? The Goddess Athena would never permit such a thing. Before Athena, I'll never permit it. I'll never forgive the scum who took Luna, right, Alex? But what will come of the Magic Guild? You'll bounce back, right? Cool, so the world map theme changed. I think it changes in the PS1 version too, but I haven't been on the world map since Luna was captured, so that's why. I should change that. Wait, can I just teleport there? Okay, we can't use it here. Okay. I didn't actually mean to do that. Well, well, Miss Jessica. Boss is out, but please go through. Cut out that miss stuff. It really teased me off. Yeah! I heard a scream, Alex. What is it? Oh, it's you, scum. Listen, don't move. Try anything and I'll rip her to shreds. She's Zenobia. Wait, Jessica, the girl is in danger. Hehehe. Come, take her away. Yeah, no, help. What are you doing? Seize her quickly. No, don't touch me. Boom, creep. You scum. That was a pretty cool sprite animation. Ugh, I'm handsome. Me, a lady killer? Huh? You Jessica? What? Get tossed out of the shrine again? You... Heh. Oh well, tell me once I wipe out the small fry. Don't be a fool, massacre them. Zero damage. Heh. You're about 100,000 years too young to fight me. Hey, Zenobia or whoever you are, you're the last one. What are you vials doing snatching songstresses? Heh, wouldn't you like to know? We have unexpected interference, so let's drop it today. Wait, Zenobia! Return Luna! Ah, she got away. Hey, what's up? Jessica? That witch Zenobia turned Dad to stone, trying to save me. Whoa, that Mel? Really? Hey. Galleon's their boss, the Magic Emperor. Galleon snatched Luna too. Luna? She's a songstress from Berg, a friend of Alex and Nall. I don't know why she was kidnapped. Anyway, we're gonna defeat the Magic Emperor. Hey Kyle, you got time, right? How about helping us? Magic Emperor is a pretty detestable guy. Okay, how about I turn into one of those world-saving heroes? I'll save Mel too, don't worry, Jessica. Kyle. But I'm way too popular already, if I'm a hero. Boy, I just can't wait. Huh? What's up, Jessica? Just for a second there, I thought you were cool. Boy, was I stupid. Hey, Alex? That's your name, right? I'll help you out. That Magic Emperor is wrong to make people do what he wants. Anyway, Kyle, ever heard of a cave with a red dragon? Dunno, I've heard rumors of a volcano south in Marius. That's gotta be it, Kyle. Can you take us there? We go to the volcano in Marius from the South Barrier. Alright, let's leave on an adventure to make me a hero. Kyle, Silver Star Story. Boss, I started the rumor you asked me to. You know, Nanza's songstress sings just like a nightingale. But where's that songstress? Open your eyes and take a look. Ain't she right in front of your eyes? Huh? The songstress like a nightingale? Is that you, boss? Oh, I thought a songstress like a nightingale to come. It was a songstress like a nightingale. Right, guys? Yo, Miss Jessica, how are you? You make up with the boss? Idiot, don't be saying stupid things. Huh? With so many... Take care, boss. Well, with the rush, those Reza guys are working feverishly. To defeat the Magic Emperor, I know, a guy named Damon, known as the Master of Knowledge, lives in Marius. Go there and he may tell you the Magic Emperor's weakness. Yo, Boss Kyle, hey, Miss Jessica's with you. How unusual. Hope it doesn't rain. Or even storm. Can she make it storm? Am I missing something? There's a huge volcano to the west of Marius. There's gotta be hot springs around volcanoes. I'll find you one. If you find a hot spring, let me try it. Ah, Kyle, hello. Thanks to you and your underlings, women and children can travel alone like us. Ha, the model of hypocrisy. What did you say? You just say that again. Cut it out. Take your fight outside. What brats. We are outside. Kyle, hello. Thanks to you and your underlings. Model of hypocrisy, yeah. Mom, look. Look, it's Bandit Kyle. When I grow up, I want to be a bandit like Kyle. Hey kid, I like your taste. You'll be great. Just between us, cut that out. Got it? Ah, Boss Kyle, just as you said, I guard women and children for free. Okay, that much is fine. But instead, snag all you can from the men. Just who's this bandit of justice? This is the town of Reza. A town built by guys who can't show their faces in daylight. This is Reza, rough town but great for getting information. Yow! Whoops, sorry. No, you okay? It really is a rough town. Hey, Null, you missing anything? Huh? Ah, the dragon wings are gone. I was afraid of that. I forgot to say it's a town of thieves. Everybody watch their belongings. Kyle, aren't you a little late to say that? Reza's big, so it'll take a while to find it. Let's go. Sure, change the subject. We are a town of thieves, but we don't steal from anyone. We just shave a bit off of loaded guys. Admiral Mel of Meribia, for example. Don't you dare come to my place and you're toast. Wait a sec, I know. The Vane Magic Guild got lots of treasure. Show your face in vain and expect to be burned crisp. One, move around. 2, case the joint. 3, steal stuff. These are the 3 basic rules of the Thieves Guild. Come on, steal stuff. What's the matter, kids? Are you lost? Due to the kind of business there is in Reza, there are escape to Reza paths leading here from all over. About once every 3 days, my own husband gets lost and has to backtrack to Reza. I thought he was cheating me and was just pretending to be lost, but maybe he really was lost. I wonder how a guy like that can work as a thief. I meant to go to the Thieves Bazaar, but I ended up at the guild. All they talk about there is their scores. I don't want to meet them, really. Some of the people down at the Thieves Guild have a bad rep among their fellow members. I'll admit, my scores are not so hot. You're not an elite thief. Yeah, I did that already. I can't stand it. Do I gotta go stealing a Niluk? There's no point in stealing anything from those weirdos. Aw, now I can't expect anything valuable. Iluk, eh? Damn, can't get to it. Others may like to talk trash about Reza's town people, but they're actually good folks who happen to be from the shallow end of the gene pool. No duh, but just a little. My husband, who's out on business now, is a nice guy, but just a little wild. Reza was built long ago by a band of outlaws who came here. Now it's a town full of freedom-loving people. Maybe they're too free. I don't look it now, but in the old days I was quite a thief myself. Now I'm an old man who loves a quiet, peaceful world. The world's not all that peaceful though, Gramps. I've invented lots of stuff here that can be used for stealing. The other day I was asked to go to Iluk. I got mad. What am I, some kind of screwball? You'd think Reza's a weird place, but Iluk's even weirder. Next month I got Myriad? Aw, you can't hide there. All dried up. Hey, you guys work as a team? Got an assignment for next month yet? We're not thieves. With numbers, you ought to be burglars. I like rough guys. No, no, no. This place is famous for the Thieves Bazaar. It's got quite a selection, and it's cheap, too. Nowhere like it. I made a real find today, too. I bet it's cheap. They get the stuff for free. They even got magic items. Wonder where they get them. The scum can't be sneaking into Vane, can they? Props to getting a marimba track in a Game Boy Advance game. I didn't think that the song would work, but it does. It's still recognizably Thieves Guild. Thievery and the Thieves Bazaar are both growing businesses. Now we just need some new people. Oh, here's a new face. Say, do you want to join the Thieves Guild? Hold it, we're not here as thieves. We've got important stuff to do. People look down on this sort of thing, but it's a pretty good business. Want to change your mind? No matter what, I'll make a profit, since I paid Zip for this stuff. So buy something, okay? Oh, leaving already? Well, hey, come back soon. Directly south of here is Iluk Village, where we thought we might do some stealing, but it's too iffy. With few exceptions, everything people make down there is worthless junk. Buy all you want. We've got endless inventory. If we run out, we'll just steal some more. Can you imagine that? Someone in a priest robe with a claw? It sounds like a pursuer, from like Clock Tower or something, like something that they would have, or Haunting Ground. His brother runs the defensive gear thing. Hi, we have weapons from around the world here. Come have a look. A wow pan? What's so wow? Yeah, I want to know. Hmm, 15,000 silver for the boost coil. I'll keep it for now. I'll bet that guy is not in the restaurant. When the going gets tough, the tough get going into restaurants to chat up the locals. Hey, look, who's at that table over there? Could it really be Uncle Lake? Back when things were normal, Lily would jump on that empty table and sing us a song. It's especially hard on us Lily fan club members. Oh, Lily. That guy gives me the creeps. Oh, without Lily here to sing for us, we've lost our will to steal. Psst. See the owner behind the counter? He's the chief of the Thieves Guild. In fact, he's the top dog in Reza. He's a great guild chief, but he has a weakness. His granddaughter, Lily. He'd do anything for her. It's a bummer. I heard that the Violet tribe has been chased off to the frontier, where they're planning their next move. What is the Violet tribe? Do you know? I guess almost no one even remembers the Violet tribe. Vile tribe? How'd you like a trial vibe with the Vile tribe? Huh? Get it? Yeah, huh? You'd better stick with stealing. Burn. I thought it was pretty funny though. But then again, I like dad jokes, so... I feel so sorry for Lily. I know there are rumors of songstresses being abducted, but does she have to stay locked in her room? I miss her singing. The guild chief is so worried about Lily, he feels sorry about Lily being locked up. But what else can he do? Alex, funny meeting you in a place like this. This town's a bit unpredictable. You'd better go carefully. Ah, we're too late. So, what got taken? Good luck getting it back. Ha! If I remember right, you've come to meet the Red Dragon. Unfortunately, the Red Dragon's volcano can only be reached from the air. Any ideas? Nope, we can't have just me flying over there. What do you say, Alex? There must be some kind of flying gizmo somewhere. Why not go find it, kids? I must admit, though, I've got no idea what it'll be. Ha 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 ha. Hey Kyle, you look frantic. What's up? Something valuable was taken from my friend here. We're out to take it back. Your friend's a whiner then. Here in Reza, we have a rule against making robbery and burglary complaints. Hey, don't talk like that. Ain't we friends? Anyway, it's not hopeless. There's a rule against stealing from other guild members. So if one of you is a guild member, the goods have to be returned. Hell, is that all we can do? Okay, so I'll join the guild. How do I join? First, I gotta take a test. The test official is in Meribia now, so go to Meribia and find him. I guess that'll be part of your test. You've got to walk along the coast of Meribia Bay to find Meribia. It's quite a long walk to Meribia. Meribia is almost all the way to the Stadia Zone. That's a pretty far way to Meribia. Well, we've still got to go to Meribia, right? Let's all make merry to Meribia. So off you go to Meribia. You can't avoid taking that test. Just walk along the shore till you get to Meribia. It's a long walk to Meribia, but you can do it. Damn, so we're not even an hour in, and we're caught up to where we were in PS1. So I guess I can change games because I don't want to like step out of sync, you know, because I'm kind of enjoying this comparison thing they have going on. All right, so with that in mind, then let's mute the game. Put the music back on for now. Oh, but that's okay. Good. That's more my tempo. Okay, I'm gonna close PSP version, and we're gonna boot up Silver Star Harmony. Lunar, Silver Star, Harmony. All right. All right, so now we're in Meribia in Silver Star Harmony. Jessica, you shouldn't be here. Get out of Meribia and let us handle this. You don't understand. Come on, Alex. Miss Jessica, Master Mel is in the combat arena fighting the leader of the Vile tribe. This has to be a bad dream. My dad never loses a fight. But let's hurry anyway, Alex. Yeah, hate's a strong word. I dislike the fading of music between rooms. I wish they just kept it going throughout. Because the attack from the Vile tribe was so sudden, we didn't have time to prepare for a welcome party. I mean, we didn't have time to make preparations for war. So you see, there's just no way we could win in a situation like this. Nobody's blaming you for being a whim, so just get up and start protecting the girls. Got it? That reminds me, Jessica, why not lose the hood and let those lovely locks flow? It's all about style, girlfriend. We'll be fine. Master Mel's going to defeat the Vile tribe. There's nothing I'd love more than to fry those Vile tribe bastards alive. I'd go with flame broiling. Brings out more flavor. And for dessert, a scoop of Magic Emperor sherbet, with nuts on top. And I don't mean cashews. We're dead if we stay in here. Where can we go? What can we do? The Vile tribe raided our city because there isn't a Dragon Master to protect us. If the goddess had chosen a Dragon Master sooner, none of this would have happened. Instead of looking for someone to blame, why don't we think about what we can do to rectify the situation? Huh, how about that? If the goddess had chosen a Dragon Master, what did she just say? Why did the Vile tribe attack Meribia? We didn't do anything. Jessica, Master Mel he's... Calm down, what's wrong? Where's my dad? He's upstairs fighting the leader of the Vile tribe. She's strong and so are her minions. Mel can't hold them off much longer. I'm so worried about Mel. What are we gonna do? I'm going to help him with my magic. Master Mel, he's in the combat arena fending off the Vile tribe. Please hurry, Jessica. Mel is fighting the Vile tribe in the arena. Jessica, I'll stay here. You go and help. Oh, this isn't the arena. It's too dangerous for you to be here, Jessica. The Vile Tribe could attack again at any time. Which is exactly why you need a priestess like me here. Jessica, now's the time to put your hidden tomboy skills to use and fight for Meribia. You better keep your mouth shut or I'll fill that gaping hole with one of Kyle's dirty socks. Jessica, it's time to drop the ladylike behavior and act like the tomboy we all know you are. The only way we'll get through this door is with a battering ram, or a sweet set of lockpicks. Mel's inside the arena, so go get him. I think they cast a paralysis spell on me. Get ready, Alex, here we go. Paralysis spell, right. As long as I draw breath, the Vile Tribe will never take control of Meribia. Not a problem, old man. You'll be eliminated by Zenobia, leader of the Vile Tribe. And all the citizens of Meribia will kneel before the Magic Emperor. Galleon, what's going on? Who in the hell are you? Father. Jessica, no! This is too dangerous. You must hide inside. But this is wonderful. Now I can erase all of you with one swift blow. Look out, Jessica! Dad? Dad? Alex, take care of my daughter. What an emotional moment that was. I almost cried. I was laughing so hard. Now the last of the four heroes is powerless, and nothing can prevent Galleon from fulfilling our destiny. Galleon? Zenobia, where has Galleon taken Luna? Ha ha ha. Well, little Alex, you'll find that out soon enough. Perhaps when we meet again. Wait, Zenobia! Dad? Dad? Dad! In the name of Althena, let this curse be gone. It's not working. I don't think this spell can be lifted unless the one who cast it is killed. Her name is Zenobia. She was the one who impersonated Lemia Alsa. That witch Zenobia and that freak Galleon, I'll never forgive them. I'll save my father, even if it costs me my own life. I will never give up, and I will never cry. I am Jessica Alkirk, daughter of Hell Mel. Alex, Nal, let's go. Where are we going, Jessica? We're going to right the wrongs committed this day. Galleon will pay dearly. We need more information on Galleon and the Vile Tribe. Let's speak with Lemia Alsa, the leader of the Magic Guild. I'd like to get some advice from her daughter as well. We'll get to see Mia again. That's great, Alex. You guys aren't nervous? You guys aren't nervous. Me neither. Let's head for Vane. I love you, Dad. Extra dialogue, let's go. Hold on, Dad. Please hold on. I won't be long, I promise. I'll break this evil spell. We were decimated by the Vile Tribe. Only the power of the Dragon Master can save us now. Of course the Vile Tribe would choose a sneak attack. They knew that they couldn't defeat us in a fair fight. This is a nightmare. Don't cry. Everything will be alright. I promise. Just keep an eye on my dad until we get back, okay? Jessica, please be careful. If anything were to happen to you, I would be too ashamed to face your mother in heaven. Master Mel is the hero of all beastmen. I know he's mine, and now he's turned to stone. I fear what will happen to our city without him to guide us. Cheer up, Mel's condition is only temporary. We have to be strong until he's cured. Right. You're right. With Mel's daughter on our side, the hordes don't stand a chance. Oh, everything is still messed up. Yep, can't walk over here. The wind spirit tells me monsters have traveled to Vane. I want to believe she's crazy, but I have the strangest feeling that she's right. Mia and Nash are in danger. Let's go, Alex. Monsters have traveled to Vane. The spirits have told me so. Jessica, please don't be sad. Will this cheer you up? What a beautiful flower. Are you sure this bud's for me? Of course, I searched all day to find it for you. Thank you so much. I promise to keep this close to my heart. Do your best, Jessica. I will. And I've taken care of the flower you gave me. I finally got a chance to meet Mel, but someone turned him into stone before I found his office. I was tempted to chip off a piece of him as a souvenir. How'd you like a piece of me, you jerk? Jessica, please don't. He looks like a bleeder. I'm so sorry, Jessica. That'll do. Ramus kept his shop open even when the Vile Tribe was rampaging through town. That kid has guts. Or at least a gut. Now that Mel has been stopped, Vile Tribe is going to Vane next, maybe. They probably look at Magic Guild as giant flying eyesore. Despite his awful grammar, this guy might actually be on to something. Let's check it out. The hordes of Vile Tribe will defeat anyone who is a great nuisance to them. Hey Alex, I heard about what happened to Luna. You must be so worried. But you have to stay true to your quest to become the Dragon Master. It's the only way you can save her. And the only way you can save the world. Luna wouldn't want you to give up on your dream, or to give up on her. If there's anything I can do for you, Alex, you have only to ask. Luna is a strong girl, Alex. I'm sure she's alright. But I don't think she can hold out forever. You have to save her soon. If there's anything I can do for you, Alex, you have only to ask. Ramus's store has become my home away from home. I just can't get enough of these bunny babes. I keep telling the kid the only way he could make this shop better is if he started serving drinks. I wish Ramus's dad could hear this rave review. Yo. Welcome to Ramus's store, Green Eyes. I only wish that you were on sale. Thank you for your business, Green Eyes. Promise me you'll come back soon. Welcome to Ramus's store. Service isn't just a slogan to us. You won't find better merchandise or lower prices than all of Meribia. Wow, I guess Ramus doesn't allow its employees to drink decaf. Hello, you came just in time for our store-wide sale. Buy now before the Vile Tribe attacks again. We originally planned to sell Master Mel's stonewashed jeans, but it seems to be in poor taste under the circumstances. Yeah, stonewashed, oh wow, bad joke. After what happened to Master Mel, I think we can safely declare an end to the city of Meribia. I've been packing up my belongings for the trip back home to Vane. This isn't the end of anything, you coward. This is when we need to unite our forces and fight the Vile Tribe together. It's too dangerous without Master Mel to protect us. Not to mention too depressing to consider what happened to him. But this street has been my home for so long. I just don't know if I should return to Vane. Then don't. Welcome to the finest tool shop on Black Rose Street. From daily necessities to invaluable items, you'll find an astonishing array of articles available here. Remember the starlight. Buy our stuff. My pathetic store is honored by the mere appearance of such attractive and wise customers as yourselves. I have a selection of many fantastic and wonderful magical items for sale. The eye lotion. Place a single drop onto the skin of your enemy and he will be left completely unable to see you. Alex, that stuff would be pretty handy to use against the Vile Tribe. How are we gonna get close enough to put it on their eye? The love between humans and the Vile Tribe, which can never be. It's so dramatic. I'll never stop waiting for you, Royce. Well, then I guess you'll be waiting around forever. I can't stand the temptation any longer. Please, take this. What did we give him? I feel so silly. I ripped my poor little house apart looking for my magic wig, but it was stolen. The Vile Tribe took it because they want to look good while they're taking over the world. I think the big word we're looking for is implausible. My most popular item these days is the fireball staff. Even though Master Mel couldn't use magic, he was a great man and an even greater leader. Not only did we respect Master Mel, but so did the people of Vane. I'm so sorry for what happened to him. Thank you. What happened to Master Mel is unforgivable. Young man, the fate of Mel and our entire world rests in your hands. Welcome, young adventurers. We sell armor for magicians. That's all, nothing else. Lightweight, good for safety conscious, hard to focus on chanting spells with heavy armor. This is the first time our request for help from Vane has gone unanswered. Something must have happened up there, and I started to think what. Oh dear Jessica, you are such a beautiful and strong young woman. Your mother and father must be looking proudly down upon you from the heavens. You horrible little man, you don't know anything. My dad's not dead. I'm sorry. Oh, Jessica, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. Zenobia, the witch at the Magic Guild of Vane. Aisha, the priestess at Althena's shrine. And Royce, the fortune teller on Black Rose Street. They were all part of our lives. The Vile Tribe is much more wily than we first thought. It's true, and I know that saving my dad won't be an easy thing either, but I won't give up until I see him again. Oh right, we forgot to go here in the Game Boy Advance version. I heard about everything, Jessica. I'm sure you're pretty shaken up over what happened to your father, but it's not like you to get down over anything. Why don't you show us that smile of yours like you always do when things get tough? I appreciate your concern, but you don't need to worry about me. I'll always be myself. Jessica, you are indeed the daughter of Master Mel. I hope I can learn to be strong like you. The head priestess, Daisha? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I'm old and confused. I'm sure this old man was under Phaesia's spell. What's that you say? I was under a witch's spell? It's no wonder I've been so forgetful lately. So you're saying the reason I forgot to wear my glasses and put on clean underwear was because of the Vile Tribe's magic, right? I don't think that's the reason your memory is fading. Do. It's been a while since we last saw you, Jessica. So how was your sweet rendezvous with your childhood friend? This is really not the time for things like that, considering my dad's a hunk of rock and world's going down the drain. Master Mel has been turned to stone by one of the Vile Tribe. What is this world coming to? It seems there is no other choice but to consult with Lemia of Vane regarding this grievous matter. Welcome back, my beloved sister, Jessica. I've been waiting endlessly for your safe return. Stop calling me sister. I am not your sister, alright? Oh, Jessica, you know you mustn't tell our secrets, you naughty, naughty girl. You're leaving me again, sis? I'll be so lonely here until you come back. No bromides. What? Galleon enslaved the White Dragon? So he'd been planning this all along when we went to see him? Actually, to be quite frank, kids, I'd always thought Galleon was a little off. I mean, that hat. Really. Don't you think it's a little late to be telling us that now? Galleon turned out to be the Magic Emperor, did he? I'd been thinking for a long time now that Galleon fellow was a suspicious one who couldn't be trusted. It's hard to believe that the vile tribe that was banished to the ends of the earth by Althena was actually lurking in vain. I also heard rumors that Althena was reborn as a human and has come down among her people, but could all of these recent events somehow be related? Possibly. The true identity of the Magic Emperor conspiring with the Vile Tribe is none other than Galleon, you say? I can only imagine that Phaecia was deceived by him as well. Yeah. Althena is no longer in the Goddess Tower, is she? Somehow I had a feeling that was the case. I think if she were still there, then the Vile Tribe would not have appeared in this part of the land. So this was the series of ominous events that the priests had prophesied should come to pass. I never dreamed that members of the Vile Tribe could have been hiding among the people of Vane. The members of the Vile Tribe despise Althena with the most bitter hatred, don't they? So in this time when the world sits without a Dragon Master, how are we to protect Althena from harm? Do you see that?
Thunder!
Impossible! My magic doesn't have any effect on it at all. Damn! We can't let this monstrosity destroy Vane. Come on, Nash, we can do this. How can we do it alone? Hey, you don't have to. Mia, Nash, are you okay? Alex, Null, Jessica. First the Vile Tribe violates my hometown, and now Mia's. This is it, Alex. No more Miss Nice Girl. I'm gonna fight these creeps with everything I've got. Mega damage, okay. That didn't do anything.
Freeze!
Have I not noticed that the whole time? Oh no, not zero.
Freeze! Lend me your power!
Yeah, he went down faster. Alex didn't run out of MP. Thank you, all of you. While I could have handled that monster by myself, your assistance was helpful. I think that's as close as Nash has ever come to saying thank you. Jessica, when I was on Black Rose Street, I heard about your father. Is it true? Yes, he was protecting me from Zenobia's magic. Jessica, that means what I heard about Galleon, the Magic Emperor, and what he did to Quark. It's all true, and he kidnapped Luna too. This is madness. Galleon was one of the 4 heroes, and now he's become... Mia, I'm going to find Zenobia, and I'm going to finish her. Then I'm going to help Alex fight the Magic Emperor. Fight Galleon? No, that is madness. You'll be killed. I know it's going to be a challenge, Mia. That's why I'm here. To find out what I can about Galleon before we set out to kill him. Did you notice anything strange about Galleon at the Magic Guild? No, I'm afraid not. But I'm sure my mother could tell us what she observed. Why don't we ask her together? Good idea, let's go. I can't believe that Galleon was, in fact, the Magic Emperor. It's overwhelming. This is all a nightmare. Yes, it does seem to be such, but this is all too real, I'm afraid. Poor Mel. What will we do to save him? First things first, Mia. There will be no rescuing Mel until we put a stop to the Vile Tribe. We have to think of a plan. I just wish my head were clearer right now. My magical powers are lost, perhaps forever, and Mel has been immobilized. If Galleon is indeed hoping to take over the world, no one can stop him now. Only a Dragon Master would have the strength to match Galleon's, but it doesn't matter. Now that the White Dragon is gone, a new Dragon Master will never be born. Yes, there's only one person who can make it happen. Only one. Okay, so she's more vague about it, but it's obviously him. My mother's magical powers are gone, and her physical condition is only getting worse. Galleon tried to destroy my mother, Alex, and he might still succeed. He's insane, Mia. What he did to your mom and my dad, it's unforgivable. You're right, Mia. Your mom might still die unless we find Galleon and kill him first. You can't just stay here and do nothing, Mia. You have to come with us and fight with us. I know. If defeating Galleon is the only way to save my mother and my people, then my duty is clear. Alex, please take me with you. Let me fight by your side. Mia, you can't do this. Your mother is gravely ill, and the Magic Guild is in chaos. Which is exactly why I'm going, Nash, because I can save both of them if I slay Galleon. You're really doing this, Mia? You're really going to challenge Galleon? Yes, Nash, I am. Mia. I'm coming with you, Mia. What? Nash, you shouldn't. You can't. Some of the blame for what happened to the White Dragon, and to Luna, lies with me. But I can still make amends for what I did, Mia. I can help you rescue Luna. And I can try to earn your forgiveness. That's all I want, Mia. That's all. Stay this humble and you'll earn my forgiveness in a hurry. Nash. The Vile Tribe won't so much as touch you with me at your side, Mia. I promise. I swear. Thank you, Nash, but I don't want you to treat me like the future Guildmaster. You'll earn my forgiveness if you treat me as a friend. As a trusted friend. Mia, I need your friendship to keep me strong, Nash. I need you to be there for me. Oh, Mia, I'm speechless. You're blushing, Nash. Still your tongue, cat. I'm just happy to have been granted a second chance. Lemia must know something about where to find the rest of the dragons. I suggest we speak with her and find out. I like that ocarina version of that song. Alex, you must heed my words. There is only one person who can stand against Galleon, and that is the mighty Dragon Master. Alex, you are the last person to pass Quark's trial. And you are now the only person with the potential to pass the remaining trials. Luna is lost to you, Alex. Our very world is lost. Unless you can become the Dragon Master. The next dragon you should seek out is the Red Dragon. I had been told once that it lives within the volcano due south of Nanza, but that was long ago. I don't know how reliable the story is, Alex, but at least you have somewhere to start. South of Nanza sounds like we need to have a chat with Kyle. I look into your eyes, Alex, and I remember the day when I set out on my own great adventure. Dine, Mel, Galleon, and I were so completely different, and we had such magnificent times. I'm sure you've already had such wonderful adventures, Alex, and I know you will have many more. As I mentioned before, Alex, I heard the Red Dragon lives near the volcano south of Nanza. Be careful, Alex, and take care of my daughter. Mia, are you going to fight the Magic Emperor with only this ragtag group to support you? This is foolish. Order the Magic Corps of Vane to assist you. No, they must stay here and protect Vane as they are sworn to do. Don't worry about Mia. We're all the support she needs. I still think you should take at least a portion of the Magic Corps, Mia, but I wish you luck. If Galleon possessed the power of all the dragons, his power would be completely unmatched. and it would mean the end of our world. Alex, we have to find the red dragon and quickly. Let's go to the Marius region. We're all afraid of Galleon, but we have the power to defeat him if we combine the power of our hearts. I wish you luck, Mia. Thank you. Galleon and the Vile Tribe aren't the only evils that exist in the world below, Mia, so be careful. Mia doesn't need to worry about anything with me at her side. Dragon Master Dan would be filled with such sorrow to see what his best friend Galleon has become. Ugh. Whatever Galleon is planning to do with the songstresses, it can't be good. I don't know, old man. I only know Alex will rescue them when he becomes the Dragon Master. I believed in Galleon, but now I don't know what to believe. Mia, please be careful. The people of Vane will pray for your safety as we care for your city. And I shall pray for you as well. Oh, I meant to talk to her. Oh well, I'm not turning around. Okay, even this version of the song has changed a little bit. It's got a drum, I think. Some percussion. Okay, there's the ocarina too.
No! Get those beastly paws off me! Won't somebody come to my rescue?
Alex, someone just screamed. What's going on over there? Ha ha ha, hello fools. Don't make a move or I'll rip her to shreds. Zenobia, we found her. Get out of my way, Alex. So, the way she's positioned... Well, I guess the girl behind her can't do anything either. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna kill that overinflated bimbo right here and now. Yeah, do it. Come on, Jessica, you know she killed that poor girl in a heartbeat. Oh yeah. Don't let your emotions overrule your common sense. So what do we do now? So this girl is the beautiful songstress of repute. I never quite understand the way these humans think, but it is a little circumstance. Do as Galleon has commanded and take this girl away. What the? No, help! Hey, what's happening? Catch her! Move, you ignorant beasts! Ew, no, don't touch me, you vile creatures! You...
Ooh, dear, pardon the heels. Goodness, haven't you ruffians learned how to keep your filthy mitts off an honest woman?
I think it's about time. Time you received a lesson in good manners.
Oh yeah, I make this look good. Look at his character portrait. The one before this one. Huh? Jess? What are you doing here? Wait, you got kicked out of the shrine again, didn't you? Why you... Haha, that's okay. I'll listen to your story once I take care of these petty monsters. Don't underestimate the vile tribe. Kill them all. I think they got his skin tone wrong for the spray. Aha, you've got another 100 years of serious training before you'll be able to dance with me in battle. Well, Zenobia, looks like it's just the strong and gorgeous against the painfully ugly. Why are you and the Violet Tribe kidnapping songstresses, Zenobia? Ha ha ha, you couldn't begin to fathom the real reason, brat. And I have far more important tasks than to explain our plans to you. Zenobia, wait! Damn it all. Give us back Luna. Damn Curvaceous magic-using wench. Excuse my ignorance, Jess, but what the hell is going on around here? That witch turned my dad to stone when he tried to protect me from her magic. She did that to Mel? How can anyone have that much power? Because Galleon is the Magic Emperor and he's backing the Violet Tribe. And he's the one who kidnapped Luna. Luna? Who's that? She's a friend of Alex and Null, and they're friends of mine. She's a songstress, just like the others kidnapped by the Violet Tribe. But we still haven't figured out what their purpose is in taking them. We've been searching for the Magic Emperor, and that's what brought us here. Kyle, since I know you have nothing better to do than imbibe more than is healthy, you're gonna join us and help us defeat Galleon. Take on the Magic Emperor, huh? Ah, what the hell. When do we leave? I feel like the Kyle Sprite is like a few, maybe like a couple weight classes, or at least one weight class above the actual Sprite of Kyle. It was like thinner. I heard that Master Mel was turned to stone by the Vile Tribe. My wife and kids are back in Meribia. What if those monsters hurt my family before I get back there? I've thought the same thing myself. I wish that I could just wake up from this horrible nightmare. Can't believe it. Master Mel is the strongest man in the world. How can he be bested by a bunch of slobbering beasts? He's bested by Zenobia. Oh, okay, yeah, slobbering beasts. Okay. Someone told me about a great new store in Meribia. You kids seem like you get around, so I was wondering if you'd heard anything about it. She's talking about Ramus's shop, Alex. Why Sadnall Sprite for that? Or Sadnall Portrait, whatever. Jessica, oh how I long to stroke your nose hairs and whisper sweet nothings into your belly button. Huh? Take a walk before I stroke your face with my fist. Kyle's performance was the best. Man, I laughed till my sides split. Alright, so Kyle was in drag to lure the Vile Tribe to him so we could find out what was going on. But then he asked Jessica what was going on, when he must have had some sort of idea what was going on because he knew about the Vile Tribe kidnapping singers, right? Hello, children. I would show you the merchandise I'm selling, but you're too young to know about that sort of thing. Tee. What she's selling, Alex? My heart is pounding with excitement to know more about her secret wares. No extra dialogue from Kyle. Oh wait, we don't have Kyle yet. We gotta get that bromide, but there's no bromides in this game, so it's gotta be something else. Damn it. The first time I met Kyle, he was sleeping right in there. You are not telling my boss about that. I am being gloriously fired if he knows I am letting you in. Kyle made me help him buy a dress. I didn't ask, but I'm telling. Okay. Anything on his bed? Hey, wait, there is a bromide. We didn't get any of them before, though, which is weird. So, like, not even What's-Her-Face is bromide. From Nash. Oh well, whatever. Thanks, PS1 Strategy Guide. So, what did you think of our songstress? Wasn't she a dish? More like a crock. There's a town in the Marius region by the name of Reza. That's where you'll find the Thieves Bazaar. If you've ever had something stolen, chances are it's for sale there. Kyle told me he's going to be a songstress. Ha ha ha! As food critic for the new Meribia Times, I've been given the task of eating my way around the world. But the food here is so good, I think I'll be staying a while. Did you hear? Kyle was running around in a wig and a dress. I must be having a wonderful dream. Kyle's favorite meal is, well, there isn't a meal Kyle doesn't love. Hey, you're Kyle's ex-girlfriend. Still obsessed with him, or have you finally gotten some counseling? With bimbettes like you around, it's no wonder he's gotten so vain. Burn! Today's dish is the Brigand Surprise. I've added roasted fire ants for a dash of flavor. Roasted ants? Bleh! How disgusting. But if they were covered in chocolate, I might feel a little differently. I think I emphasized that weird. Anyway, excuse me, pardon me, I have a couple dozen mouths to feed. These men are starving after a hard day robbing. I think Master Mel eats this much food for breakfast. What's that? Someone has a bigger appetite than these guys? That's a frightening thought. Alright, Jess, I'll help you save your dad. And not because he might even stop busting my chops, but because I know how much he means to you. Kyle. Just imagine how many groupies I want to have after I do this and become a hero. The lovely ladies will be drooling at my feet. Hey, what's wrong, Jessica? I just feel stupid because I actually admired you for a few seconds. Alex, I want to help you too. This magic emperor needs a serious beating. Kyle, do you know anything about the Red Dragon Cave? I heard rumors about a dragon inside a cave near the south end of the Marius region. That's all we need to know. Lead the way, Kyle. We can get there by heading through the barrier's south gate. Now it's time to set off and make myself into a sex symbol, I mean hero. This is going to be an interesting trip. Dude, my boss is hanging with you? Excellent. You should stop by Reza and check out the yearly harvest. First, we gotta get that dialogue. But you're too young to know about that sort of thing. Teehee. Why are you looking at her so strangely? She sells herbs to relieve constipation. Okay, same thing. I've heard of a man in the Marius region who is supposed to be one of the wisest men in the world. Perhaps this Damon could determine the weak point of the Magic Emperor and tell us how to bump him off. Hey boss. Hey Jessica. I haven't seen you around here in a while. You two are getting along, aren't you? My ears are ringing for a week the last time you two got into a fight. Don't worry, Kyle knows better than to argue with me again. Hello, children. I've heard that there is a huge volcano on the west side of the Marius region. And where there are volcanoes, there are usually hot springs. I'd love to have just one soak in that wonderful water. Oh, Kyle, how are you? Thank you so much for having your men escort us through the barrier. I've never felt so safe. Oh yes, Kyle, you're a great man indeed. Watching you charm women and rip off men has never made me feel so sick. What did you say, Nash? Why don't you speak above a whisper and share the rest with us? And share with the rest of us. Knock it off, both of you. If you want to beat someone up, how about the Magic Emperor? Hail, Kyle. Just as you ordered, we've been protecting all the women and children free of charge. Good, good. And you've remembered to charge men double the normal fee, haven't you? Once a bandit, always a bandit. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, we can change between... Oh, the map scrolls, okay. We can go to the spring though, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because the stream is pretty much over, but I think we can end on a funny note. Should have bought 2 soaps. Alas, we can only... I think I have at least 1 soap, right? Yeah, 1. This is the spring of the goddess Althena. If you enter its soothing waters, you can purify your soul. Do you wish to enter? Yes, my body odor is getting to me. No, this underwear is only a week old. As you must know, springs where the 2 sexes bathe together are not permitted. In light of that, it is now necessary to inform you that this is a spring for males only. Your female companions may wait over there, or seek out the springs designated for them. Dope! Well now, I'm certain you must feel refreshed. Your skin is absolutely radiant. Where's the other spring? Oh well, take care. Best of luck to you. Yeah, so I save stated it right before that, choosing to do the scene. So now I still have the soap. Alright, yeah, so that's gonna do it for the stream. Next time, yeah, we'll pick up this one again. We'll do Thieves Bazaar, which is like a little bit of a scene, and then continue on Sega CD after that. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.